Alright, so we have 2 lands, no white mana, but we will be keeping this hand. We've got the Minotaur, which is pretty good. We're a white mana away from a real good hand here. So I guess it benefits us to keep the Grasping Dunes a secret as long as we can. Alright, we're going to scry 3 here. A top a card, and bottom a card. Not a ton of information to be gleaned from that, so let's just play our Minotaur. Pass. Alright. Main phase, Tragic Lesson. And they discard a Scrounger of Souls, alright. Another red mana. We'll attack for 2 and pass. Okay, nothing too devastating to exile from our hand, to be honest here. They take the Resolute Survivors, got it. Strategic planning. They get rid of a Reed Stalker and an Unsummon. We'll play the Grasping Dune, we'll attack for 2. And do I want to start using the ability now? Could get in for 6. It's a third of their life. You know what? Let's do it. Scrounger of Souls, okay. So we'll play our white mana. Play the camel and pass. No attacks. Okay. So 5 mana up, 4 cards in hand. Probably not too safe to attack in here. So maybe we just want to play the Spearmaster. I suppose we can Grasping Dunes this. Attack with our camel. Okay. And then we'll play a Spearmaster and pass. We could have left up the Minotaur, but I'm just going to get another creature down here. Mirage Mirror. Okay, so they can copy their Scourger of Souls. So let's get in with the Spearmaster Exerted, which has got to tempt them to do the Scrounger, and then we can active Heroism so that we untap and can attack again next turn with it. Oh, I guess, yeah, they don't really have a lot of incentive to do that either, do they? Because it's 4 power. Okay, well, that makes sense. So, alright. Let's get in for our 4 damage. And then we can go Inciter plus Duelist. They might get a nice lifelink attack on us, but we're building the board, which I think is pretty important. Especially with Double Trick in hand, as well as Burning Fist Minotaur. So they can copy their Scrounger, get in for 5, gain 5, go to 13. On my turn, I can active Heroism this. Get in for 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So not quite enough to do it. Sure. Doomfall. Target opponent reveals. Okay. So they're going to get, I assume, the active Heroism, although I guess they could definitely take the Mighty Leap too. I'm not sure. And then they're going to leave up the Mirage Mirror. So we have Double Trick. And they play a Slitherblade. Okay. So now we have land, so we can go Duelist. Give it haste. Attack for... Let's see. If I attack for 4, they copy their Scrounger next turn. They get him for 5. They go to... Well, they're going to go to 6, and then they gain 5. They go to 11, and we'll be untapped with a bunch of things. I think this is still fine. They have 1 card in hand. We also have active Heroism. Very important. Very important to note. An active Heroism that they're aware of, but that's fine. And the active Heroism on our Burning Fist Minotaur is actually makes that attack perfectly fine. Illusory Wrappings, okay. 1 card left. They can attack with their Scrounger. Will active Heroism. And block. Kill their thing. So now they can't even copy for value anymore. So they can copy our... Oh, well, doesn't matter. They copy our Minotaur, we just open fire it, make it explode. Cycle the Riverwinder, play the Crypt, gain a life, jeez. And playing Ominous Sphinx, okay. Pretty important life gain there, but thankfully we just draw like a god. Guess technically this dude too, huh? Actually, yeah, we don't even have to show the bird strength. Silly. Very, very silly, yeah. Alright. So, blue-black. And blue-black, they're a little bit slow, so we're not going to need the Godfar's Faithful. We're not going to need the Chandra's Defeat. We're not going to need the in-game stuff. Could play more early game. It doesn't seem like the evasion nor the lifelink is all that important. It's more important that we're just dropping threats. So it might be cut that just to get a Kenra in there. Because like I say, it's more important that we're just attacking. Like life gain's not important. So why don't we cut the Aven 2 and bring in the Sparring Moment? We're just lowering our curve, bringing in more cheap threads. Okay, sounds good. There's a keep. Alright. Duelist, haste, beat. Alright. We go blur, beat. Ancient Crab, sure. So we can play the Survivors. Or, yeah, we'll just play the Survivors and then give haste and beat. No exert necessary. No play. Alright. So let's just attack. Though we're probably gonna final reward our survivor, I assume. Yep. So kill your thing, we'll do some damage to you, pass. Layer Bear the Heart, I assume taking the open fire, since that's gonna be pretty closely with the Devastator, okay. I mean, Devastator's definitely pretty devastating, so I guess I get it. Alright, so we got our fourth land, we'll just attack and pass. Doomfall. That's interesting. I think we allow this. I don't want to open fire them. I'd rather make them take the open fire. Because Electrify can deal with their Ominous Sphinx, which I think is actually pretty important. In fact, they don't even care, huh? Wall of Forgotten Pharaohs, okay. So Spearmaster, haste, attack. Sounds good. No cards left in their hand. Cycle the wall. No play. And they concede. Alright, well, ended up going 2-1. Boros beats. Liked our deck. Thought it performed pretty well for us overall. Good curve. Good plan. Still a very good deck in the format. So, thanks so much for tuning in, folks. We'll be back for more. See you then.